in the dark. And I put my camera back. So I went to a green screen because I don't know what I'm doing. I pressed some button when I grabbed my phone. Someone from Finland just said hi. Oh, let me straighten out my camera. Someone from Finland just said hi, and I wanted to read the comments. I grabbed the phone. Jeez. That'll teach me. That'll teach me to freaking. I have to have two phones live. That's all there is to it. You can't do this with one phone. You got phone calls, you got text messages coming in, you got your maps going, you have all this stuff going, and the Apple iPhone is great. And the YouTube app is pretty nice. But I accidentally when I grabbed the phone, I put up a green screen, and I'm not fluent enough to try to figure that out at 75 miles an hour. So we had to stop the stream and restart. And then I went to some other weird menu. I don't know. Went to some weird menu. Let's see, it's 7:27 in San Antonio. It is 5:27 local time. Oh, a rest area. Do you guys need to go to the bathroom? I'm good. I'm pretty good, but there's a rest area. It's not like the ones over in Europe. In Europe, man, I tell you what, you stop on the Autobahn. It's like a mini vacation. Stopping at those rest areas. They got everything there. That's where you could buy a brand new car at some of these rest areas. Or some of the ones over there in Europe. They are nice. Yourself something to eat, all those things. You can stop, get some fuel. It's pretty awesome. Over here, you can stop and the bathroom might be open, it might not be open, it might be clean, it might be filthy. You just never know. I remember one time I was just driving through Kansas. And like every one of the rest areas were closed. And this isn't Europe. You don't get to just pull off on the side of the road and go to the bathroom. It's not acceptable over here for some reason. I've done it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've done it. I'll usually pull off on the at an exit, because I don't want cars driving by me at 80 miles an hour. So I'll pull off on an exit and just go to the bathroom there. I don't have a problem doing that. But it is not legal for some reason to go to the bathroom. I miss driving around Europe. It's so nice, and the people follow the rules. They stay in the right lane unless they're passing. It is freaking awesome. But yeah, I was trying to tell the guy from Finland that I've never been to Finland. I'd like to go. I would love to go. I would probably not go in winter, but I would go in summer. I did go to Norway. I went to Stavanger, I was able to go up there. Man, it was beautiful. It had all the fjords and all that. It was awesome. It was great. Oh, I need to slow it down. That's what I need to do. Talking about Europe, and you just start going a little bit faster. The miles were clicking off. Or the kilometers. The kilometers were clicking off. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see it, but up ahead there's a bunch of truckers in the left lane. There's usually a reason for it, so I'm going to go ahead and get over. There's probably a broken down truck. I see so many. And over in Europe, the roads are well maintained, at least the ones that I went on. The highways really well maintained. What are you guys doing in this lane? I thought maybe there was a truck broken down. Maybe they just don't like riding in that lane. That happens too, but it looks like a pretty new road. I don't know. Yeah, the roads are nice over there. One time I was in like a taxi, like a mini bus, and that's how we would get to the airport from where I was. To get to Frankfurt, you would schedule to get on this little mini bus, and they would tell you, okay, be ready at 4:15 in the morning, and we'll be at your door. And they were very timely, and you could count on them. I need to slow down. You could count on them to be there. And they would come by, they would pick you up, they would help you with your luggage if you needed help, and you put your luggage in the back, and then they go on and they go down to the next town and they pick up 1 or 2, 3 people, whatever, and then they go down to the next town, they pick up a couple more people, and then they drive to the airport. When their bus is full, they just drive to the airport. And it was a great, I wish something similar to that, and it's kind of like taking an Uber nowadays, but it's like taking an Uber, but you're going to stop and pick somebody else up, so it's not just a pick up one person Uber, it's pick up 10 people on the way to the airport. And I don't know, I would kind of like to see that, honestly. I don't mind sharing a small bus with 10 or 15 people. That wouldn't bother me a bit, especially if it brings the cost down, But yeah, we were flying. So it was a bus full of people, and we're doing like 220 clicks, something like that. We were flying, and normally I felt safe on every one of these trips except for this one trip, because we were just going so damn fast. It was really fast for one of these buses. It was well over, I think it was over 120 miles an hour we were going. And it was a little scary. Everyone on the bus seemed like it was fine. They didn't care. But I was a little nervous. I could look and see the speedometer, and I don't know how it was going that fast, honestly. But we got there just fine, and I got on my plane and I went somewhere. I didn't know where I was going. So many trips when I was over there. It was great. To update everybody. I can't read my comments because I'm an idiot and I only brought one phone. I tried to read a comment earlier, and I went to green screen somehow, and then I couldn't get out of the green screen, and then I went to some other thing, and then I had to exit the app. I had to cut my stream off. Oh, the sun's starting to pop up. I had to cut my stream off, and God, it sounds like I'm peeing. Cut your stream off. I had to cut the stream off and start a new stream. But yeah, you can kind of start seeing the outlines of the mountains. This is the best part of the day for me. I love it. Love driving at this time of day. It is just absolutely perfect. It's not hot. You don't see the desert. I'm not a big fan. My wife, God bless her, she loves every part of America. She loves the desert, she loves the trees, she loves the mountains, she loves the valleys. She loves everything. She's like, everything's got its place, and just, I don't know, she likes it. I can honestly say I don't like the desert. I don't like it at all. Well, except for right now. But let me see if I can pan without touching the green screen button, wherever that is. It's just nice. It's nice to be able to see the outlines of the mountains. I don't know where we're going to be when the sun actually pops up. We should be getting pretty close to New Mexico by now. Should be. No, need a coffee break. No, I need to fix that camera, don't I? How's that, everybody? I say how's that, and I can't read your comments, so you can tell me it's horrible. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. But yeah, I do love it. I love this time of day. Let's see. Chiricahua National Monument. I don't know where that is in relationship to the border. Those FedEx drivers, I'll tell you what, they got their act together. They really do. I've not seen a bad FedEx driver. They're all pretty good. So kudos to FedEx. Now Swift, let me tell you, there's a handful of those guys out there, guys and gals, I guess. And there's a couple of other ones. But yeah, you see a truck on the side. I mean, it's very unfortunate, but I see it a lot more nowadays. I saw it on my last trip. I saw on the way home on I-40, there was a truck on its side. And then on this trip, on I-10, going the other way, there was another truck on its side. And it just, I see it all the time now. And I don't know why. I don't know what changed. Maybe it's cell phone related. Yeah, I don't know. But that would be my first guess is it could be cell phone related. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But a lot of trucks on their sides, and it's got to be scary. You know, rolling one of those things over. I was on a trip. I was going through Missouri, on I-44 last year, and I want to say it was close to winter time, but the roads were clear. It wasn't ice. It was like a storm. It might have been spring of last year or fall. It was like it was decent temperatures. It wasn't freezing, but man, it was just, there was truck after truck after truck after truck on the side. It was really, really weird. This was up by Rolla, Missouri. So it was like maybe a tornado came through. I don't know. I was driving through Missouri one time, and the sky was turning green. And if you know, you know. When the sky turns green, you have to freaking find cover. You have to find a place to go. So I pulled over. I was in Joplin. I pulled over in Joplin and got to the hotel and checked in, because it was like 6 o'clock at night. So I checked in, and she gave me a tornado briefing. I was like, really? And she's like, yeah, we have touchdown before, like really close. So yeah, this one touched down by the airport, and it was like 4 miles away. So it was still pretty damn close. Here's the Loves. I need to fix my windscreen. Or fix where I have my camera. I could do that. And I'll do that at the next stop. I'll try to fix that. Because that's kind of blurry. Kind of hard to see. Maybe I'll stop at the next rest stop. Try to fix it. Maybe I'll just hold it out the window. I think the cord will reach. The cord will reach out the window. It's 43 degrees outside. Holy crap. I didn't really bring a jacket on this trip. I guess I need to start packing it. I do have like a lightweight zipper jacket with me. Lordsburg, 74 miles. That's normally where I stop. Maybe I'll stop there just to get back on track. I'll get back on my gas track. So I can stop in Lordsburg, fuel up, stop in Van Horn, Texas, fuel up, stop in Ozona, Texas, fuel up. That's it. Then it's home sweet home after that. Lordsburg. Or I could go a little bit further. Maybe Las Cruces. Maybe I make it to Las Cruces, fill up. And then Fort Stockton. And then Bernie. Either way, it's the same. Gotta fix the glare. Gotta fix the glare. That's not good. I could charge my iPad and try to go live from the iPad, but that would be kind of, no, I can't really do that. It would block too much of too much of the window. Alright, I'm going on. Sun's gonna pop up. I know this isn't as exciting as watching people unwrap Pokemon cards. I do love that. I watched it last in the hotel room. I don't even like Pokemon cards. I have no idea. I understand it, but I don't know what the different ones are. I mean, you can kind of see the value of them just because it's shiny. The shiny ones are worth more, I guess. I guess they're rare. I really don't know that much. That's about all I know. It's fun for me watching people get excited about it. So. Yeah, we're still in freaking Arizona. I don't know why it takes so long to get out of this state. Jeez, we're only halfway from Tucson. I swear I've been on the road for 16 hours since Tucson. There ain't no way. There's no way that's even possible. El Paso, 230 miles. Jeez Louise. We're getting ready to turn more toward the sun. So that'll be pretty nice. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Gosh, I wish I would have brought another phone. What's today? Friday? Supercar Friday? What? Yeah, so today's the day. Every Friday, without fail, you'll see a little bit nicer cars out on the road. So you'll see your Porsches, you'll see your Corvettes, you'll see your Ferraris and Lambos. It's Friday. That's what Friday means to me. I don't know if you guys have noticed it or not, but you can't. Well, I say you can't. People don't generally drive their really nice cars. The people that have more than one car, you know. So like I have more than one car. I do have a car that I can take out for special occasions, and I do. But I wish I could do it more, but I can't. But I have a pretty new Corvette, and people, if I didn't travel so freaking much, a lot of people drive their nice car only on Fridays. So Fridays are deemed Nice Car Friday or Supercar Friday because that's when people drive them to work. So, I mean, that's just what I've noticed over the years and years and years of being on the road. That's what I've noticed is that on Fridays, people drive their nice cars. They drive them on Fridays, and that's, you know, that's what they want to do on Fridays, I guess. I don't know. Because you don't want to drive them every day. I guess some people don't want to drive them every day. I wouldn't mind driving a nice car every freaking day. But it's not bad. Either way, But yeah, Fridays you'll see there'll be more supercars out on the road. Supercar Friday. It is what it is. It's not a bad thing. So welcome. We are in Arizona freaking still. I left Tucson. It feels like 3 days ago I left Tucson. And we're still in Arizona. We're going eastbound. You'll see the sunrise. This is my favorite time of day. Favorite time of day. Every sunrise is just, it feels like it's just a little bit different. I'm in a little bit different part of the world. It's sun comes up over the mountains, the sun comes up over the clouds. Sometimes you don't even get a sunrise because it's foggy. Just favorite time of the morning. I have a hot cup of coffee with me. Life is good. Alright, wait for this guy to pass me. Let's go, buddy. I don't know what kind of car you're in. What kind of car is it? Got some pretty decent headlights, probably. What is it? Jeez. Let's go. Love the sunrise. Jeez. If we could just stay like this the rest of the trip home, I'd be happy. Can't really see all the brown desert. You get to see the beautiful colors. To see the outline of the mountains. The one thing I do like about the desert are that the animals are a lot smaller, so you're not going to ruin your car if you hit one. Just saying it. You know, we start getting into the hill country in Texas. You start seeing the big deer. Well, I say big deer. They're not big deer in Texas. They say everything's bigger in Texas, but not the deer. The deer are not bigger in Texas. Prove me wrong. But yeah, you start seeing some of the roadkill on the side of the road, and yeah, the deer they can do some significant damage. But out here, you might hit a coyote. Probably gonna be the largest thing you're gonna hit. I hit a coyote one time, and it wasn't on purpose. And I was a little sad, but it just came down off this hill and just ran across the street, and I was like, I'm gonna hit it. There is no stopping for that, and I'm not gonna swerve to miss it, because that's how you get in an accident. So I just kind of rolled over it, and it did take off after I hit it. It took off. It was pretty scared, I'm sure. I would hope that it's okay, but I doubt it. It probably has some wounds that it can't recover from. Well, that's a sad note. Look at that. Look at that outline of that mountain. Freaking awesome. I love my job sometimes. But for the most part, I love my job. This is it when you drive and you don't fly. That flying's great. It has its moments. I probably should have flown out for this job, but I decided to drive. If I would have flown out, I would have flown out Tuesday, probably flown back Wednesday, and then that would have been it. I'll start flying more probably next year. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Did get my CB radio going. I have one. It's actually in the truck. I use it for emergencies. It's in the truck. But the last time I used it, there's like hardly anybody's using CB radios anymore. So why bother? I mean, you kind of already know using Waze and Google Maps and Apple Maps. You kind of know where the police are. Not that it's a big deal. I'm not much of a speeder. It is kind of nice to know because sometimes I do look down and I am speeding. I'll be going 10 over. I have been pulled over before. I haven't had a speeding ticket since I was 17. So it's been a few years since then. That was I've only had the one speeding ticket. So I'm not much of a speeder. Unless I'm in the Corvette. When I'm in the Corvette, I do speed more often. But it's just fun. I don't care. Whatever. It's a good time. It's a good time. Alright, so do I dare to grab the phone and read the comments? Because I can't really read the comments. So if you missed it earlier, I'm pretty much an idiot. I only brought one phone where normally I would bring two. So if I have a phone call, I have to mute. If I wanted to text and drive, which we don't do, if I wanted to, I can't. Man, look at that sunrise. It's just freaking awesome. I don't know if you can see, there's like I don't know if that's a plane or a star or a planet or something, but man, just stay just like this. Stay just like this the rest of the trip. Perfect time of day. I absolutely love it. Mexico state line, 26 miles. Whoop, whoop. I have 10 and a half hours left on this trip. That seems daunting. That's just, it's already been a long trip. I left San Antonio on Tuesday. Got to Bakersfield, California on Wednesday. Worked my butt off Wednesday. Worked a little bit yesterday. Drove back to Tucson and now finishing up the last 10 and a half hours left. I've been on the road for about an hour and a half. I think somewhere around there. Started my live. I started out, my first live today was, I tried to do landscape because of this right now. No one joined. So I switched it vertical. But yeah, landscape is the way to, if you guys haven't been out this right, you're just missing it. missing out. So anyway, yeah. I don't know what I was on. It just don't really matter. When we get past this curve, I kind of want to read the comments, see what you guys are commenting. And for me, that's the whole point of having a live video, is be able to see the comments and talk back and forth with the community. All right. I'm gonna grab the phone, try to do this without going to green screen, because that's what happened last time. Read the comments. Yeah, I'm trying to read the comments. 10-4. Yeah, 10-4 on the CBs. Amen. Bring them back. Bring back the CBs. That's what I'm saying. Howdy from Texas. Oh, that's good old obese mode, favorite of the channel. Hell yeah. How Bucha eastbound? What? I don't understand that. I think someone woke up too early. I need a heads-up display. Oh, I see. Yeah, I need a heads-up display to read the comments. Hell yeah. That would be baller. Maybe I could do that with my iPad. That would be cool. It'd be cool to have a passenger to read the comments too. I've done that. Have my son or my daughter read the comments. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to hold my phone all day. I can't. So I can't read my comments. I've also been on the phone with someone. Been on the phone with my brother, and he would tell me what the comments said. Man, I love this view. Love it. Absolutely love this time of day. It's just so badass. I need a cellular booster. Lordsburg, 46 miles. 46 miles to freedom. So do I fuel back up in Lordsburg and get back on my gas track? So it'd be Lordsburg, Van Horn, Ozona. I think that's what we're gonna do. That's what I think. I'll stop in Lordsburg. I'll get another cup of coffee. Can't go wrong with another cup of coffee except for going to the bathroom. Man. This is why I wanted to stay in landscape, but no one watches landscape mode going live. And you can't change midstream, you can't change to landscape, which would be awesome. YouTube, if you're listening, make it to where we can just change it from vertical to landscape and then back. One thing nice about vertical is I can steady my phone against the windshield, so it's not so bumpy. So it does make it for a little bit better, but I think if I went horizontal all the time, I would probably get a second mount. Get a second magnet mount for my phone cup. And have 2 points of stabilization. Yeah, vertical is okay. It's all right. Ugh. 759 miles to go. Almost home. Nearly there. We'll get through Arizona somehow. Somehow, some way. We'll make it to the border. Those bumps, I tell you. We are cruising 75 miles an hour because that's what the speed limit is. Got up at 3:30 local, 3:30 a.m. Which is a normal time for me because normally it's 5:30. So. You got the border, we get a time change also. Maybe. Gotta turn my heater on. It's 46 degrees outside. So we're only, I can't do any math right now, 14 degrees from freezing. Yeah, I need to change out my windshield wiper fluid for the next trip for sure. I don't know where my next trip is going to be. It might be Missouri. That's probably what it's going to be. It's probably, well, maybe. Yeah, probably Missouri. I'm trying to think what the date is today. Ugh. Can't wait to get to Texas. After El Paso, it turns to 80 miles an hour. 80. Freaking nuts. And that's not even the fastest speed limit in Texas. You get on the State Highway 130, it gets up to 85 miles an hour. Alright, let's try to read the comments without going to green screen. How about to eastbound? Oh. Oh, I see. I see what you mean. I see what you did there. How about it? Eastbound. I would say westbound because I'm already eastbound. So I would say on the CB, I'd say what you got westbound, and then they would tell me that there's a po-po, there's a 5-0, there's a county mountie, there's a local yokel at mile marker. Well, let's see what mile marker we're at. We're at 380, so mile marker, I don't know, 16. That'll be New Mexico. Mile marker 16, there's a local yokel or a 5-0. There's a police radar. Back in the day, but I don't know, maybe I'll hook up my CB. I have the antenna. Oh, I need that little, I need to convert it to 12 volts to just the connector. Actually, a cigarette lighter connector. That's all I need. Now connect it, turn up my squelch, get on channel 19. I'll be loaded for bear, as they say. I don't know what that trucker needs to stay in his own lane. He's having a hard time. Man, look at that view, freaking awesome. I'm trying to get it level. I don't know. Looks good to me, I guess. Stay in your lane, dude. Jesus. I don't have time for this. His truck is shiny, though. Oh, he's got some CBs. He got a little whip on there. And a big-ass hood ornament. Love it. Love it. Just keep it on the highway. Keep it between the mayo and the mustard. Westbound, what you got? Now I don't even really run. I should run Waze. Let me turn that on. Alright, Waze, what you got? What you got, Waze? Let's see. we are still. Look at that. Alright, well, let's do this. Let's see if you guys have any questions. Put this like that. Oh, that's not working at all. That's really not working there. It'll work there. Stay on the road, buddy. Yeah, so we're just cruising. I need to take my shot. I have it over here somewhere. I have my shot. It's like an auto injector. Continental Divide. Yeah, so I'll take my shot here in a minute. But yeah, that sun's right. Almost high enough. It's almost high enough now. If I could put down this visor. Like the little, oh, the extra thing is just a little bit too low. This truck came with some the sliders. Sliders out of the visors. Come on, I got about like 5 more minutes and that sun will be just high enough to be out of my face. I can't see anything. I can't see the phone. Looks black. There's the rest area. If you guys need to pee, let me know. We'll stop. Let me know. Let me know. All right, we're going to pass it. All right, you had your chance. You had your chance. There's a cross on the side of the road. That's not good. Come on, son. You get a little bit of a reprieve from this 18-wheeler. Alright, it said my phone needed to cool down. So I don't know what was going on, but it got pretty cool. I need my hairbrush. Jeez. It said it was too hot. I'm gonna have to run the defroster. Let me turn that on and run it on cold. Oh, leave it on cold. I'll turn it down a little bit though, because it's noisy. It's a noisy. Too noisy. Yeah, the phone overheated. It's done that before, but I figured it was dang 48 degrees outside. It should be fine, but I think it needs some air movement. It got too hot. Free big rig parking at the Butterfield station. We can get some views of the desert. We're at about 200 miles to go. No. Strike that. We have 682 miles to go. 9 hours and 15 more minutes. We'll be home. We'll be home. There's a nice tower up there on that up on that little mountain. Nice little tower. My windshield's dirty. Oh, there's an arrow, I think, up here pretty soon. A pretty big arrow. I think the exit's called Twin Arrows. I'm not sure exactly where it is, but it might be up on I-40. It might not even be on this highway. I think it is up on I-40 now that I think about it. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We will find out. So I need to find out when sunset is. See if we're gonna beat that sun today. I'd like to get home when it's still a little bit bright outside. Go home, drink a beer, relax, unpack my drone, start charging it, because I think you need to charge everything. You need to charge like the controller, the drone. This one comes with, I think it came with 3 batteries, and the goggles need to charge also. So I bought the DJI Neo is the drone that I have. So this is the controller and the goggles. And the controller, you should be able to fly FPV, which I believe is first person view. I think when they say FPV, I don't know. I'll have to look that up because I don't know. I would think it's first person view. I don't know. If someone knows, let me know. I don't know. Jeez, come on, son. I could probably put that visor down. Probably wouldn't hurt. No, it doesn't freaking help. It's just in the way. Oh, here comes a... little red truck. Going faster than me, so I'm going to stay here. Wait for him to pass. It's got a handicap placard. Not supposed to drive with it down though, because it blocks your view. I'm debating on the next work vehicle. I'm debating on getting a truck versus an SUV. Well, I don't know. I'm really considering getting another 4Runner. It is comfortable. They did come out with a new what do you call it? A new series. Well, this is New Mexico. Next stop, Texas. I don't remember how many miles there is on I-10 in New Mexico. I know it's not very many. I think it's only like a couple of hours or something. We're at 66 already. That's pretty awesome. New Mexico seems to go by fast for me. Coming on the southern side, the northern side, you know, when I come in, I always, anytime I'm in New Mexico, well, not anytime, most of the time. Most of the time, if I'm traveling and I'm in New Mexico and I'm up north on I-40, I'll be coming from like the Flagstaff, Arizona side. And it just takes forever. And then I gotta go down from Albuquerque, or just past Albuquerque. I shoot down and go down to Roswell. And then from Roswell, I shoot over and go into Texas. So it just seems like I'm in New Mexico for an extended amount of time. That's all. Sometimes I'll go straight all the way across and go to Lubbock. Sometimes I come in from up north. I'll come in on 25. I've come in just north of Gallup. That's the best one. That's the best way, because then you get to see, is it Shiprock? It's pretty cool. Big rock that looks like a ship. I don't know if y'all have seen it or not. Caution, dust storms. Well, that's fun. You got like, seems like every time I say 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes. El Paso. All right, well, I think we're going to cut the stream off. We will be back at it. I don't know, maybe a little bit later. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to end them. Keep it between the mayo and the mustard. So the mayo, the white line, and then you got the mustard, the yellow line. So if you keep it between the mayo and the mustard, then you're doing all right. So we'll catch you guys on the next one.